that body my way. Can't take it off my brain. Look like you do ballet. Yeah, hold tight when you tiptoe. Say something when you tiptoe. No brakes when you push that back. Left, right, do it just like that. Hold tight when you tiptoe. Hey, yo.
What is up, you guys? It's Katie Can Line Dance, and today I'm going to be filming a whole bunch of lessons to make sure you guys are up to date with the best dances leading up to Thanksgiving break. So, first dance I'm going to go over today is TipToe. It's a 64 count, 2-wall dance. It's got some pretty unique phrasing, so as usual with an advanced dance, I will leave the sequence up here the entire time so you can see which part we're on while we're working on it. It has a 32 count A phrase, a 32 count B phrase, a 16 count tag, and a little bit of what I guess would be considered a second tag later on in the song. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so TipToe. First 8 counts. Actually, I'm gonna be teaching this as the first 9 counts because that's probably the easiest way to walk through this. The first count 1 and 2 and is going to be a syncopated V step. So stepping out with my right, 1 and back to center, 2 and. That's very quick. 3, I'm going to point my right out to my right side. So 3, return it back to center, and 4, I'm going to take a big step forward on my right. 4, and touch in with my left foot. 5, I'm taking a big step out to my left. 5, and I'm dragging my right heel next to me. The way Phil describes this is a la Party in the Hills, right? So 5, 6, and 7, I'm doing a weave kind of to my left, starting to go over toward this diagonal. So 5, 6, and 7. And 8 and 1, I'm doing 2 ball crosses out to this diagonal, starting with my left. So, and 8 and 1. And on that and 1, I'm dipping lower than the previous 2, and you can kind of turn over your shoulder. This is also the part of the song where you hear him say like a Heisman. You can, kind of like that, like a Heisman trophy. If you guys don't know what that is a trophy awarded to college football players, and it's kind of a pose that's like protecting the ball with one hand up in the air. So let's just go through that count of 9 really quick. So starting with a syncopated V step. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. Okay, this second chunk, I'm also kind of going to go a little bit more than 8 counts. So we just finished 8 and 1, and we're crossed toward this front left diagonal. 2, I'm going to take a step essentially forward toward 12 o'clock with my left foot. I'm going to square up to my 9 o'clock wall. 2 and 3, I'm taking 2 steps right left, taking a step backwards with my right foot, and squaring up toward my 7:30 wall, my original 7:30 wall. This is from where I'm at like 9 o'clock, this is my front diagonal left, but it's 7:30 on the clock from where you started, right? We're going into part of a diamond fall away. So we just stepped 2 and 3. We're taking a step back on this diagonal with our left foot. 4 and 5, I'm doing another part of that diamond fall away. So 4, I'm taking a step back with my right, and I'm taking a step out to my 4:30 diagonal with my left. 5, I'm rocking forward at the 4:30 diagonal onto my right. Okay? 5 and I'm going to recover back on my left. The 5 count starts a rocking chair. So rocking 5, back, and 6, and I'm going to do one more rock forward. 7, recover back onto my left foot, and 8 and 1, I'm doing a kick and cross fit squared up to my 6 o'clock wall. So 8 and 1. Okay, so let's do that, both the before and the diamond fall away part. A little bit hard to describe, and a lot of diagonals, but essentially it's just a lot of like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, right and left and right and left. So let's just try it like that. We just hit our 1 down, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. So this last section, we just hit we did our kick and cross, 8 and 1. 2, we're going to hold. 3, I'm going to jump right, left, out to my right, and 3. and 4, I'm doing 2 knee pops in place, right, left, and 4. It's easy when you jump out to the right to land with your left knee pop, so you know which knee you start with on the knee pop. So I like to do like and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, I'm doing a volta turn. So essentially I'm going to be walking left, right, left, right, left in a full circle, turning over my left shoulder. So this is and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 with my left foot forward. Okay, so let's just try that. Count of 8. We just did our 8 and 1, hold 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, so this last count of 8, we just finished with our full volta turn, and we have our left foot forward, right? This is very reminiscent of ballet. This is the part of the song where he talks about doing ballet and stuff like that. So we're going to be doing some rondes and some sweeps and things that kind of remind you of that. So we just took a step forward on our left on 8. 1, I'm going to take a step forward towards 6 o'clock with my right foot. And as I'm doing that, I'm doing a ronde with my left foot from back to front. So 1, like from back to front, 1, and 2, I step down onto my left foot. Okay, 2 and I'm pointing my right out to my right foot, and 3, I'm flicking like out to the side. So and 3. 4 and 5, I'm doing a weave with a little bit of a modification out to my left. So I'm taking my right foot that's currently flicked, 3 and 3, 4 and 5, and as I'm taking a step behind with my right foot on 5, I'm sweeping my left foot from front to back. 5, 6 and 7, I'm doing another weave with a little bit of a modification. So I step behind on 6, 6 and 7, instead of crossing like I would with a normal weave, I'm going to take a step forward into a mambo step. So 7 and 8 finish together. Okay, so let's walk through that count of 8 really quick. We just finished our volta turn. So 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, so let's walk through the first 32 counts of TipToe part A. Okay, so starting with a syncopated V step. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, hold 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start part B of TipToe. This is also 32 counts with 2 walls. First thing we're going to start with is 2 big steps, diagonal step touches to the front and the right front and left diagonal. So 1 and, then to my left, 2 and, 3 and 4 and. I'm doing 4 tiny steps, right, left, and I'm running in a half circle. So I'm starting at my 12 o'clock. I'm going to turn over my right shoulder and end at 6 o'clock. So 3 and 4 and. 5, I'm going to take a step forward with my right foot. I'm going to sweep or ronde my left foot from back to front. So 5, 6 and 7, I'm doing a cross back side. So 6, and I'm taking a step back with my right foot and squaring up to my 3 o'clock wall. 7, I'm taking a step out to my left toward my original 12 o'clock. 6 and 7, you're holding 7 and then 8 and I'm taking a step behind with my right foot and then forward again with my left foot and squaring up to 12 o'clock. So let's just try that count of 8 all together, starting with our diagonal steps forward. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and. Okay, the great thing about part B is that the first count of 8 is also the second count of 8, because the second count of 8, you just repeat that. So let's do that 2 times with our step touches. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and step touches. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8, and. We end facing 12 o'clock again. Okay, we're starting on our third count of 8. So first I'm starting with a mambo, step forward with my right, 1 and 2, and 3. I'm taking 2 steps back, first with my left, then with my right, and 3. This is the part where in the song you'll hear him like push that back and back. So on 3 you're gonna want to, I like to, scoot my boot out a little bit, but like hit that like and 3 when you put your feet together. So and 3, 4 and 4 and I'm taking 2 steps forward, left, right, 4 and 5 and 6. I'm doing a triple left, right, left, and making a half turn over my left shoulder. So 5 and 6. And 7, I'm snapping out with my right, and then with my left. This is the like a very noticeable moment in the dance, and it hits really well with the music. So and 7, 8 and I'm taking 2 steps forward, right, left, 8 and. Okay, so let's just do that kind of 8. We just did our first and second count of 8 that copy each other. So we started facing 12 o'clock, stepping forward on our left, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and. Okay, our last count of 8 of part B is pretty much the easiest. We just did 2 little runs forward, 8 and. We're going to do that 4 more times, right, left, right, left. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's our footwork. As we're doing that, we're going up and then down and then up and then down. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 5, 6, 7, 8, we're going to be doing a half turning jazz box, starting with our right foot. And you can do a little shimmy as you're making your way back to the front. So 5, behind 6, out 7, 8, back to the front. Okay? So let's just try that kind of 8 really quick. We just came out of our 6 and 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's try all 32 counts of B all together. Starting with our step touches. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's talk about the official tag in TipToe, or what is called the tag in TipToe. It is 16 counts, relatively easy because everything is done in 4s, starting with our left foot. So we're facing 12 o'clock. I'm going to do 4 heel swivels. This is the part where it says left cheek, right cheek, left cheek, right cheek. Okay, so we're going to start by swiveling out with our left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. If you want to add some styling, you can 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to be walking forward with 4 steps left, right, left, right. And it says to shake your booty as you're doing it. That's a lot of coordination that I don't really know how to demonstrate, but left, right, excuse me, shaking your booty. So left, right. All right, so let's just try that count of 8 first, starting with the heel swivels. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. So we just finished our booty shake, walk forward, left, right, and be doing 2 cross backs. So cross my left over my right, 1 and 2, and then that same thing, same pattern again, 3 and 4 and 5. I'm stepping out with my left and shimmying while I bring my right foot to meet it. So 5, 6, same thing to my right, 7, 8. Okay, so let's do all 16 counts of that tag together, starting with the heel swivels. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. There is a second short tag at the end of, it will be in the sequence, I believe it's the end of wall 9. You're going to be doing a 16 counts of part A and then restarting. There are, though, 4 dead counts in the song where he talks about doing ballet, and it's a really high note. If you're not competing, freestyle, do whatever you want. If you are competing, in that section, the restarts are replaced. Instead of a kick and cross, it's replaced by a kick and close. Okay? So the first restart, your only modification is kick and close, and then tiptoe, right? For the second one, this area of the sequence, you're going to be doing a kick and close, and then you're doing a left jazz box starting just facing forward for 4 counts. So 5, 6, 7, 8, or in the way you'd be counting it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So that is the second tag, and that is tiptoe. So go ahead and best of luck to you guys.